Yo, we finna react to some more NFL. Listen, man, I know you ain't really been rocking with the NFL like that, but I'm telling you, I'm about to get like more of an NFL fan base too. I'm trying to do all sports, basketball, the NFL, hockey, like just a little bit of everything. So, but we gonna react to some more NFL, man. Listen, Tyreek Hill, the story of Tyreek Hill. I heard he's the fastest man in the league. You know what I mean? But I never really knew his background story on as far as how he got to where he is today. So we finna check out a breakdown video how he came up, man. And yeah, let's get into it. Y'all let me know what y'all want to react to next as far as anything that's NFL related. I'm trying to find some players to react to as far as like just strictly highlights. So y'all let me know.
Tyreek Hill really shocked the NFL in his rookie season. Not a casual fan in the world knew his name, and in less than 4 seasons, he's the NFL's premier big play man, and one of its biggest
Give me a
celebrities
Tyreek Hill jersey.
It all started in Coffee County, Georgia. Tyreek was born and went to school. Reek was raised by his grandmother and grandfather. His grandfather, Herman, was his coach and father figure. His grandmother, Angela, was his rock and caregiver. Going into high school, Hill didn't even focus on football. He played, but his achievements on the track immediately caught national attention. Imagine you're the fastest kid from your town. You show up to the state championship and get on your blocks. You look over, and the guy on the next block has the nickname Cheetah. Hill's competition ate actual rubber that kicked up from behind him. In the 2012 Georgia High School State Championships, Hill blew past the field for what people called an easy championship win in both the 100-meter and 200-meter events.
Oh, yeah, I see why he was so fast.
Hill continued to compete in larger events. He went down to Orlando to run in the Golden South Classic. Hill raced past all competitions.
Oh, so he did travel for football?
His 20.14 200-meter dash was 100th of a second off the all-time high school record. At the same time in Orlando, Tyreek Hill participated in the Nike Spark Combine for fun. In the 40-yard dash, Hill was clocked in at 4.25 seconds. National High School Sports took notice of Tyreek's world-class speed. USA Today named him a 2012 All-American in track and fields. And Track and Field News named him the High School Athlete of the Year. The 2012 Tyreek Hill's tour of turbo wasn't over, though. Hill joined the USA Junior Olympics team and ran in Barcelona, Spain. In the 200-meter dash, Hill's best event, he bronze medaled. As a member of the 4x100 relay team, Hill helped the USA take home the gold. How does someone with that much pure speed end up at a junior college? Well, to start, Hill was much more of an Olympic sprinter than a dynamic playmaker on a football field. He was a complete project at this point. Hill was also generously 5'9" and 170 pounds.
Oh, shit.
He was far from a menacing player at the time. Tyreek Hill decided on Garden City Community College in Garden City, Kansas. Hill's focus shifted from the rubber track to the gridiron. What was Hill's position on the football field? Correct answer is D, all of the above. At Garden City, they threw to him, handed it off, returned kicks, and even lined him up to get direct snaps and run it. His versatile talents netted him 1,200 yards and 11 touchdowns as a sophomore. After 2 dominant seasons in JUCO, Hill was recruited by the heavy hitters of college football. After offers and visits to Alabama, FSU, and Oklahoma State, the number 3 ranked JUCO prospect surprised the world, choosing the Oklahoma State Cowboys. As a junior in his first season with Oklahoma State, Hill jumped into the lineup as the Cowboys' gadget weapon. Hill scored on the ground, through the air, a kick return, and a punt return. In one season, Hill became one of the most valuable players in college football, with over 1,800 all-purpose yards. However, his ascent came to a screeching halt. Legal issues with his girlfriend at the time forced head coach Mike Gundy to kick Hill off the Oklahoma State football team once details of the situation broke. During the dispute, it seemed Hill was off of every team's list. After 11 months in and out of court issues, and just as Tyreek thought his athletic career was over, West Alabama came calling. After originally refusing to roster Tyreek Hill, head coach Brett Gilliand vetted the playmaker. He got to know Hill personally. He talked to every coach he ever had and other mentors that impacted him. In the deciding factor, a judge ruled that Hill needed to be working or attending school as part of his plea deal. Coach Gilliand gave Tyreek Hill a second chance. The second chance Hill needed. He took it. Delivered in spades. At West Alabama, Tyreek was simply himself. 2 punt return touchdowns, 2 kick return touchdowns in the season, and a game against Delta State where he exploded for over 300 yards. With Hill's controversial yet electric college career, especially suiting up for 3 different universities,
that dude is big though, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Prospects impossible. He only played a semester of Division I football, and his consistent production was the only thing you could bet on. Hill had second-round ability, but his off-the-field, courtroom, and even dependability concerns meant he could go undrafted. Many NFL teams considered him undraftable, refusing to take a shot on someone with his past and stigma. He was an afterthought, and most analysts hardly spoke or thought he would make the league. After long discussions and approval from owner Clark Hunt, the Chiefs' general manager at the time, John Dorsey, took a major risk on Tyreek Hill in the 5th round of the 2016 draft. After a roller coaster of ups and downs, Tyreek was...
Yeah, I want to stop playing football, man. Like if y'all want to stop playing football, comment down below. I drop some football vlogs for sure.
Only coupled with the ease in which he juked, cut, and how quickly he reached his top.
Yeah, I'm about to stop playing football, bro. I want to stop playing again, bro.
He became the fastest player in the NFL. Hill showed his value immediately. When returning the ball, he would use his speed as bait, moving blockers and defenders like chess pieces to find the seam. And when he saw it, it's over for the other team. He blasts through the traffic and is already chucking up his signature deuces. While the negative press hit quick for drafting him, Hill brought invaluable success to the Chiefs as a rookie. His speed earned him the nickname Cheetah, which was undoubtable when he clocked in at almost 23 miles per hour on a kick return TD
that's crazy.
versus the Broncos. In that same game, he caught and ran for 2 more touchdowns. Tyreek became the first person since Gale Sayers in 1965 to score on a kickoff, run, and a catch in a game. By the end of his rookie season, Cheetah recorded 61 receptions for 593 yards and 6 receiving touchdowns. On 24 carries, he ran for 274 yards and 3 touchdowns. Being the X factor he is, it was most dangerous returning kicks.
Y'all comment y'all like basketball or football better. I feel like I've always been more better at football.
And earned him both Pro Bowl and
I like basketball a little more though.
As a return specialist. Just like his transformation from Olympic sprinter to all-around offensive threat, Tyreek...
I may start watching the NFL again, bro, because the only time I really watch football now is going to the playoffs, really. I mean, the Super Bowl.
Along with sonic speed to separate from even the league's best cornerbacks. It only took the opening game of his 2nd season to have his first 100-yard receiving game. The rest of his 2017 season was more of Tyreek Hill being Tyreek Hill. When the ball is secured next to that 10, the entire stadium is holding their breath, waiting for it to be taken to the house. Tyreek Hill's last-second impossible touchdown against the Cowboys lived on sports highlight shows for years. He finished 2017 with 1,183 yards receiving, adding 7 touchdowns and another on a kick return. In 2018, the Mahomes era began. Even though Hill later admitted he was skeptical of Mahomes at first, low-key calling it trash, it was clear Mahomes, his connection to Tyreek Hill, was going to be special. Hill opened 2018 with a 91-yard punt return lightning strike.
I need to react to his 2023, 2024 highlights, though.
For 2 more touchdown receptions and 170 yards.
Y'all comment down below, bro, what other football players' stories I should react to.
Monday Night Football.
We're gonna be doing football. I mean, I'm gonna maybe do it like an NFL reaction series or something.
In a matchup versus the defending champs, Hill went for 142 yards on 7 catches.
Damn.
It was just as much a game-changing.
I'm gonna start playing flag football or something. I'm gonna join a flag football league.
He led the league in both 20-plus and 40-plus yard catches, finishing with a career-high 87 receptions, 1,479 yards, and 12 touchdowns. But after being bottled up in the AFC Championship game, it would take another year before that success carried over to the playoffs. But before that, he had to go through
we got the Gamma 11s.
problems. He was thrown into a second legal dispute with his partner.
What?
After Tyreek's son broke his arm, Crystal Espinal, Hill's girlfriend, recorded a conversation where Hill made concerning remarks. He was initially suspended by the NFL until investigation found that the audio had been edited, and Hill's son was injured from an accident. Hill's name was cleared, and he signed a 3-year, $54 million contract. The next lump came in week 1, where he injured his shoulder and missed the next 5 games.
Damn.
He was trying, but Tyreek began to find his rhythm as the playoffs came around. The Chiefs' offense and Hill's dangerous speed were impossible to defend. They carried Kansas City to Super Bowl 54 against the vaunted San Francisco 49ers and their defense. After being held in check for 53 minutes, Hill made the biggest play of his career. He tore up the field, darting toward the middle on 3rd down. He cut hard to the outside, leading the D in his
This dude cut up, bro.
44-yard reception changed the momentum of the game for the Chiefs, who made an incredible 10-point comeback and won the Super Bowl. Hill's journey took him from being kicked off the Oklahoma State team.
But I used to love like football colors, bro. Like the Giants with the royal blue and red, the 49ers with the red and gold. Like the football colors is clean, bro.
In the best last game of his career, Hill decimated the Bucs for 210 yards in a single half of football, filling his name in multiple record books. All the Cheetah has done is run right past his doubters and made the most of his second chance. While he fuels NFL defensive coordinators' nightmares, it's always fun to watch Tyreek tossing up the deuces every Sunday.
Wait, hold on. He got OKC.
On average, roughly 2 future Hall of Famers enter the NBA every year. So it's rare for a franchise to draft a Hall of Famer. And it's almost impossible to select 2 future...
Oh, yeah, we got to do a reaction video to Oklahoma. For real, because that, man... Oklahoma with Westbrook, KD, and then James Harden. I forgot all three of them play with each other. Like, what, like 2012 or something like that? All right, y'all. So we finna do hold on. We finna do Ray Lewis next, man, with the rise of Ray Lewis. I used to watch Ray Lewis highlights back in the day, but I just never knew, his story, how he came up in the NFL. So we finna check out his highlights next, man. Y'all stay tuned, bro. Comment down below what y'all want to see next. Until next time, we got a football series coming up, man.